Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We're looking at another hot one, about 87 or so today. Then just sunshine and, yeah, those mid-80s the rest of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday might be late, high 70s. Late 70s. Look at me. High 70s, maybe into low 80s. And going to be great. The weather Saturday, Tyler Hubbard, Parmalee, Brandon Wisham, DJ Deuce. We got a big night out at the Catholic Health Amphitheater at Bald Hill on Saturday. All the show details listed online on our socials. The parking lot opens at 2:30, the gates at 5:30, and away we go for the show at 7:30 on Saturday. We cannot wait. By the way, tonight, the Castellos, a up-and-coming three-sister group, they're putting on a free show at Eisenhower Park. You can go out there with a blanket, a beach chair. It's going to be a great night. We have concert tickets to give away. Brantley Gilbert, Chris Jansen tickets. We will be out there with you at Eisenhower Park. Going to be a lot of fun. Last night at Dublin Deck was a lot of fun. Southbound was great. Next week, Southbound is there with DJ Salty Jim again and our Wheel of Prizes. And Cafe Anderson, who's a great up-tempo, fun artist. You're going to have a lot of fun, a good time. You can do a lot of line dancing to his music, and he's got a couple of songs we play. So the very fun, happy, and you know it, and Blue Jean Queen, and yeah, he's got a few. It's going to be a great time next Wednesday at the Deck. Also, big shout out. I was talking to some ladies yesterday out at Dublin Deck, and one of them said she wishes her mom could have been there yesterday because she's a big fan of the show, big fan of Phathead, big fan of the show, and her name is Julie. Sorry we missed you, Julie, but I did hear that you make incredible cheesecake. That was thrown around. We were discussing that a little bit. So, we took a photo, all of us together, and sent it to Julie, and sorry we missed you out there at Dublin. The big news yesterday, Taylor Swift, the podcast with the Kelsey brothers, the New Heights podcast, it broke the internet. It shut down at a certain point, and then they had to restore it. But besides that, here are some of the details that came out of Taylor on that podcast. She shared the cover of her 12th album. You could see the colors. It's like an aquamarine, greenish blue with orange. The Life of a Showgirl, the title. She shared the release date, October 3rd, which adds up to 13. Just saying, 10 plus 3. The 12-song track list for her 12th album. She says there are no more bonus songs or anything. That is it. Sabrina Carpenter is on the album, so there is a collaboration there with her. She chose the color orange because it feels like kind of energetically how her life has felt. Just a lot of fun, and that's what was going on. Exuberance and electricity and vibrant and everything with the Eras Tour going on while she was recording the album, and obviously everything going on with Travis. The goal for her was to create melodies that are so infectious you're almost angry at the album. Vivid lyrics, crisp, focused. And let me just say this. It's going to be a pop masterpiece. It's going to be up-tempo, whereas, she's had a few albums recently that were more down-tempo and Tortured Poets Department and everything. This one is going to be a pop masterpiece. You just know. How did she make the album while she was on the Eras Tour? Well, when she was in Europe, when the tour was in Europe, she would fly to Sweden. She'd do 3 shows. Then she would get on a private jet, go to Sweden, work on the album, then fly back to the next city. I mean, wild. She said she didn't really sleep very much. Travis, yesterday on the podcast, says the upbeat album, it's a lot more fun. Just like I was saying, a lot more fun, pop, excitement, a complete 180 from Tortured Poets. Taylor says the theme of the album isn't really about what happened to her on stage, more about what's going on off stage. That's cool. The Easter eggs that she leaves for fans will never point to her personal life, will always point to the music. And last thing from yesterday, Taylor is currently obsessed with making sourdough bread. She talks about bread 60% of the time now is what she says. So a big day for Taylor yesterday. And listen, in my house, we are excited. The kids are so ready for this album. I'm ready for this album. I want to hear pop masterpieces. Nobody does the up-tempo pop song. You know, if you think about Blank Space, 22, all her major upbeat, any of her pop songs that are up-tempo, nobody does up-tempo pop songs the way Taylor does. They're forever. You put them in a time capsule. This album's probably going to be amazing. So we're ready for it. All right, plenty more. We got 7:30 special song coming up. 8:12, You're Bald in the beautiful late 8 o'clock hour, National Days, good news stories. We also have at 7:48, we'll talk about when you go out with friends, how much money are you spending? And people are trying to change that. We'll get into that. Checking out of a hotel. Oh, this is a good one. Because I stay in a lot of hotels. I like to go take my vacations. I will tell you my thought on this. I have a specific thought about checking out of hotels. We'll get to that. The kids who took a train for a joyride in South Carolina, we'll tell you how that ended. Lots more as well coming up on another beautiful day. Hot Thursday, about 87. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.